Morning students. So today I would like to give you another small example and followed by assignment which concludes this unit. So please observe here problem form Z bus using A Y bus inverse method and second B step by step method for the system given. So, this system you are already having, you might have formed Y bus and in your earlier section. So, now you are asked to form Z bus taking Y bus inverse first and the same solution you should obtain by using step by step method. So, see here it is a 3 bus system out of which third bus is reference. So, effective buses are 2, your Y bus and Z bus they are of size 2 by 2. Okay. The values given here they are between 1 and 2 minus J 0.5 mhos and 1 and 3 it is minus J 0.4 mhos and 2 and 3 minus J 0.3 mhos. So, admittances are given. So, forming Y bus it is as usual you can form Y bus and Y bus you can take inverse, okay. That is going to give us Z bus. Now, what is determinant of Y bus? So, you know Y bus is this, okay, between this is third bus is reference. So, 1 and 2. So, Y11 is combination of these two, direct addition of minus J 0.4 and minus J 0.5, that is minus J 0.9. Y22 is minus J 0.5 and minus J 0.3. If you add up directly you will be getting Y22 and Y12 which is negative sum of this between 1 and 2. So, J 0.5 and same is the case here, okay. So, this is actually Y bus. I am now finding out determinant of Y bus and adjoint of Y bus, so that adjoint Y bus by determinant Y bus which yields Z bus. So, Y bus inverse is adjoint of Y bus divided by determinant of Y bus. So, I am finding out determinant of Y bus. So, determinant it is 0.9 into minus 0.8, of course J minus J 0.9 into minus J 0.8 minus this J 0.5 square. So, determinant value is going to be minus 0.47 and adjoint of Y bus, you know how to evaluate adjoint. So, you need to take the cofactors and then transpose. The cofactors they are minus J 0.8, minus J 0.5, minus J 0.5, minus J 0.9 and this is to be transposed for getting adjoint of Y bus, okay. So, Z bus which is adjoint of Y bus divided by determinant of Y bus. So, I am writing that as 1 by this 1 by determinant into adjoint. So, incidentally here adjoint of Y bus is going to be the same structure even if you take this transpose, because it is symmetric and also it is 2 by 2. So, this row becomes column, this row becomes this second column. So, which is finally Z bus. This is the answer for this system using first method, and second for evaluating step by step, that is forming Z bus, you need to take impedance values. So, corresponding impedance values of minus J 0.3 mhos, minus J 0.4 mhos and minus J 0.5, if I take reciprocals, it is 1 by minus J 0.4, it is J 2.5 ohms, and then 1 by minus J 0.5 is J 2 and 1 by minus J 0.3 is J 3.33 ohms. These are all impedances corresponding to these admittance values given, okay. So, because we are forming now Z bus, we want all impedance values. Okay, these are all corresponding impedances of the elements between 1, 2, 2, 3 and 1, 3 respectively. Now, you see I am coming here. So, first step 1, I am adding this minus j 0.4 mhos, which is J 2.5 ohms between 1 and reference. So, add minus J 0.4 mhos between 1 and reference. So, what is this case? It is case A. So, case A, Z bus is directly write this impedance corresponding to this admittance, that is this J 2.5, that is Z bus. Then in second step I am adding between 2 and reference minus J 0.3 mhos, which means J 3.33 ohms. Okay. So, add minus J 3 mhos or J 3.33 ohms, which means the same, between bus 2 and reference. So, second bus and reference, it is again case A. Okay. So, Z bus is, you need to retain this as it is, you are including second bus and it is between second bus to reference. So, this element is 0, obviously this is also 0 and this is ZB. What is ZB? This many ohms. Ohms corresponding to this is J 3.333, that is this. So, in step 2 I am getting Z bus like this. Then third element, which is last element to be added, add minus J 0.5 mhos between 1 and 2. Okay. So, in first step I added this, second step this, third is this. So, what is ohmic value corresponding to this? It is J2. Okay. So, this Z bus is between 1 and 2 is like this, and I am temporarily adding third. What is this case? Adding minus J 0.5 mhos between 1 and 2, two existing buses. Adding ZB between two existing buses, it is case D. Okay. So, case D, what is the procedure? You need to generate a third row and a third column with elements 1 minus 2. You are adding between 1 and 2. So, column 1 minus column 2, you generate this. And this is temporary, as I said, that is why I am keeping this in brackets. Third column, third row, they are temporary. They are to be eliminated. Apply node elimination technique. Update all these 4 values. That gives you final Z bus. So, I am doing that. 1 minus 2, J 2.5 minus 0, which is J 2.5, 0 minus J 3.33, that gives you minus J 3.33. And because it is symmetrical, I am writing this. Or you can even take the other way. Okay, this minus this, this minus this. Row wise or column wise differences. So, Z33, this is ZB plus Z11 plus Z22 minus 2Z12. Okay, that is what is this. And if I substitute ZB, which is J2, and then Z11 is this, Z22 is this, Z12 is 0. Okay. So, substituting everything, I will be getting J 7.833, that is this. Now, node elimination. What this node elimination says? This row and column, they get eliminated once you update all these 4 values. So, 4 values means actually 3 calculations are required. Z11 new is to be obtained, Z22 new is to be obtained, likewise Z12 new, which is same as Z21 new. So, Z11 new is Z11 old minus Z13 Z31 divided by Z33. So, substitute all these values, it yields J 1.7. and Z22 new, always this is new updated value, is old minus Z23 Z32 divided by Z33. Okay. So, that is going to be J1.91 and Z12 for this and this. Z12 Z21 is Z12 minus Z13 Z32 divided by Z33. Okay. So, that is going to be J1.063. So, this is with the general formula Zjk new is Zjk old minus Zjn plus 1 Zn plus 1 k divided by Zn plus 1 n plus 1, okay, with that formula. So, finally, I am writing the newly generated Z bus with Z11 this, Z12 this, no, sorry, Z12 is this, Z22 this. So, Z22 is this, Z12 this. Okay. So, you can now observe this and this, they are one and the same. You divide this minus J0.8 with minus 0.47, you will be getting this. Similarly, this if you divide with this, you are going to this, you can verify that. So, likewise minus J0.5 divided by minus 0.47 is going to be J1.063 and J0.9 divided by minus 0.47 is this. So, in both ways, forming Y bus and taking its inverse, that and the step by step, in both ways the Z bus result is going to be the same. Okay. I hope it is very clear to all of you. Okay. So, next let me give you another a small example and later a few assignment problems. So, please see, we will be solving a problem which is having 4 or 5 cases one after the other. So, first case, figure shows a 4 bus system. Taking 4th bus as reference, obtain Z bus. So, you are asked to consider this system and in this 4th bus you are asked to take as reference and for which obtain Z bus. So, this problem we already solved in the first example as the first example of forming Y bus, because only it is involved with only real values 1 per unit each, only resistances. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 these are the buses, between that 5 elements are there, each element is of 1 ohm and for which Z bus we already formulated and Z bus structure is 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 5 by 8, 1 by 8, 1 by 4, 1 by 8, 5 by 8, that is Z bus when 4th bus is taken as reference. Okay. So, here this is the reference bus. Okay. Right. Now, second case. So, second part of the problem. In the above problem 1, bus 4 is designated as bus 1. Bus 4 is designated as bus 1. So, treat 1 as reference, So 4 is designated as bus 1. Form Z bus. Okay. So what is given? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the system. In this case, 4 is designated as 1. So this 4 is to be treated as 1. Automatically, this 1 becomes 4. Okay. And for which, what is Z bus? Okay. So for this case, I am instead of drawing again, I am modifying this. This is the 4th bus. This is now 1, which is this, and 4th bus is to be taken as reference as usual. So in the figure shown, 4th bus is taken as reference and then form Y bus. So in the above problem, bus 4 is designated as bus 1 and continue the same. Okay. So here this is second case. I am just doing that. So please now modified. Okay. 4 is redesignated as 1 and 4th is to be taken as reference. This is with bus 1 reference. Bus first case, 4th is reference, case A or 1. Now what is for second case, that is when 4 and 1 are interchanged, what is Z bus? So you try to just do the same thing, same procedure, and I will be giving you the answers. So for second case, you will be getting like this. Okay. So now 1, 2, 3, these are the buses. Earlier case, fourth is reference, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Same 3 by 3, but it is like twisting the network. So earlier this is 4, this is 1. It is just twisted. Okay. So you can ensure this you are going to get Z bus. Next, third. Okay. So this is third. Treat bus 1 as reference, find Z bus for the given system. So here it is a 3 buses are marked, out of which you are asked to take one bus number 1 as reference, form Z bus. So Z bus ultimately it is going to be 2 by 2. You are asked to consider bus 1 as reference. So when 1 is taken as reference, 2 and 3 are effective, and the impedances connected between 1 and 2, 1 and 3 and 2 and 3, they are all same, 3 ohms each. So I am just writing the steps one after the other. I am considering this 3 ohms between 2 and 1. This is reference. Okay, you are asked to take 1 as reference. So once this is taken as reference, adding 3 ohms between 2 and reference, adding 3 ohms between 3 and reference, and then adding between 2 and 3 ohms. That's what I followed. So when bus 2 is considered, I am adding 3 ohms. Okay. Then I am considering third bus, I am adding 3 ohms. So it is adding 3 ohms between new bus to reference. Okay. So that yields 2, 3, and this is 0, and here it is ZB. Okay. So these two are over. Third, I am adding now between two existing buses 3 ohms. So when 3 ohms is getting added between two existing buses, the procedure is 2 minus 3. Okay, 3 minus 0, that is 3, 0 minus 3, that is minus 3, and this is ZB plus Z22 Z33 minus 2Z23. So I am referring this in terms of 2 and 3 because this is second and third. Okay. So ZB plus Z22 plus Z33 minus 2Z23. It is actually Z22 means corresponding to this I am writing. If you are having any doubt, because it is symmetry, whether you refer this as 1, 2, 3 or you can take this as 0, this as 1 and 2. So that you can mark here 1, 1, 2, 1, 2 and this becomes 3. So like that you can rename conveniently, that is always possible. Okay. So if you want to retain as it is and write, you need to write in this way. So finally it is going to be 9 and this row and column are to be eliminated. Update all these 4, you are going to get this 2, 1, 1, 2. Okay, that is one way. Otherwise you take this as reference, which is 0, and this will be 1 and this is 2. Then I can write this as 1. This becomes 1 and 2. Okay. So this is my first bus column, second bus column. This is temporary third, which is 1 minus 2. Okay. And now this is going to be Z33, that is this, which is ZB plus Z11, Z22, 2Z12. Okay, how we are orienting, how we are naming the buses. So instead of 1, 2, 3, somebody may say A, B, C buses. So if A is taken as reference, B and C, they are the leftover buses. So this this column corresponding to B, this column corresponding to C. So likewise, you can always rename to suit our convenient. Okay. So final answer it is 2, 1, 1, 2, which is 2 by 2 matrix. So that is one part. Then fourth part, there is another system given with reference 1, 2, 3 buses and 1 ohm each between ground to first bus to second bus to third bus, each is 1 ohm. You are asked to form Z bus. So forming Z bus here, it is quite simple. Consider first one, first bus to reference, that is case A, you will be getting 1. Then you add this one, that is second bus to first bus, existing bus to new bus, so that the dimension increases by 1 and then you will be getting up to this. Okay, and you are adding to 1. So this is to be copied here, and this is ZB plus Z11, that is this. So it becomes 1 plus 1, which is 2. And then when you add in third step, third bus, which is getting the addition, that is you are adding 1 ohm between second bus, which is existing, and new bus third. So again the dimension increases, you are adding to 2. So second column you are just copying 1, 1, 2, 2. So, this is also 1, 2, 1, 2. What is this? This is again ZB plus Z 2, 2 it becomes. So, that is 3. So, this is Z bus. Okay, for fourth case. Now, for fourth case, some extensions are given. Add bus add 7 ohms between 4 and 2, modify Z bus to the above. Okay, that is to case 4. You are asked to add 7 ohms between 4 and 2 and modify Z bus. That means you are asked to do like this. This is the existing 1, 2, 3. You are asked to add fourth bus, and between 4 and 2 7 ohms. This is 7 ohms. Okay. So, adding additional bus or adding ZB between new bus to old bus. Okay. So, corresponding modification, adding fourth bus, that is this, to second bus. So, second bus values you need to copy 1, 2, 2. So, just I am marking that. Okay. So, all second bus column is copied here, and ZB again it is Z44, which is ZB plus Z, which one? Z22, is it not? You are adding to 2. ZB is 7 ohms and Z22 is 2. So, it becomes 9. So, that is the modification. So, you are asked to modify fourth by adding 7 ohms between 2 and 4. So, this impedance matrix, it remains as it is. You get fourth column and fourth row because of the added new bus. Now, the size of the matrix is 4 by 4 because 4 buses other than reference. Then fifth case, add 6 ohms between third bus and reference. So, you are asked to add this and modify fourth. So, this is also to case 4 only, and then modify. So, what is this modification? You are adding 6 ohms between 3 and reference. So, these are the, this is the system, fourth system. You are asked to add 6 ohms between 3 and reference. So, this is 3 to reference, 6 ohms. That means it is to the existing bus to reference, you are adding 6 ohms. So, temporarily you will be getting a fourth row and fourth column, which is to be updated. Okay, dimension should not increase. So, this after modifications and all, this is the final answer. So, please do all that, because 1, 2, 3 you can take this matrix as it is. Try to add that one more column and row with 6 ohms. Okay, and then use node elimination technique, condense that to 3 by 3. So, this is the final answer I am giving. All those calculations I am not doing. So, this is that. Then one more case, which is very, very important. Modify problem 4. So, what is this case? Six, is it not? 6 is over 7. 7. Modify 4 by adding 5 ohms between 1 and 3. So, this is another case. You are asked to do 1, 2, 3 buses, 5 ohms between 1 and 3. This is 5 ohms. So, here again it is adding 5 ohms between two existing buses, case D. So, temporarily you will be adding 4th row and 4th column, and they are to be reduced back. That Z bus is to be reduced back. Okay. So, for this case I am writing Z bus, modified Z bus. So, Z bus is going to be 3 by 3 only. Okay. Finally, the values (13 by 7, 12 by 7). So, here it is 12 by 7, 17 by 7. So, with corresponding addition, 5 ohms is added between 1 and 3. With that, the actual Z bus corresponding to this 4th case is going to be modified like this. Okay. Now, 8th one. Modify the obtained above modify the 7th rather. Modify the 7th by adding minus 5 ohms between 1 and 3. So, please see this. You are asked to modify now 7th one. That means this one, you consider this system. Modify 7th by adding minus 5 ohms between 1 and 3. So, minus 5 ohms between 1 and 3 again. 5 ohms is already there. You are asked to add minus 5 ohms again to this and modify. So, what do you mean by this? You can try that. You add another minus 5 ohms here, modify this and reduce it back. Definitely you can see the answer, that is this. What is the reason? Can you expect what is going to be that? you are going to get Z bus for this same as 1 1 1 1 1 2 2 2 3, that is this. It is because anyway you try add minus 5 ohms parallel to this and get the Z bus. You are going to get result as 1 1 1 1 2 2 1 2 3, similar to this, similar to fourth case. The reason for that is adding minus 5 ohms to the existing 5 ohms, it is nothing but removing 5 ohms, removing that branch. So once you are removing this, it is fourth case. So the answer is this. You need not do any modification actually, because already you are having for this system the structure of Z bus is 1 1 1 1 2 2 1 2 3. So same thing you can write there if you can think a little bit. Adding minus 5 ohms is nothing but deleting this existing 5 ohms. So sometimes in some problems you may be asked to do that even. You might be given a structure, you may be asked to add something as we are doing in the other cases. Sometimes you may be asked to delete a particular branch. So deleting that branch is nothing but it can be performed by adding the branch with negative value. Okay, so that's what we did. So this is very important to observe how this is getting modified when you add minus 5 ohms to this system. Okay, so please try to solve all these problems independently, okay, so that you can get very good experience and at the same time you get more confidence. Okay, that is the case. Now let me end up with two problems. You note these problems as assignment, second assignment, and try to submit in CMS portal. Okay. So with this the first unit I am going to conclude. We will be taking up second unit from next class onwards. So you please note down the homework problems or assignment number 2. Determine Z bus for the systems given. A. This is reference and these are the buses 1 2 3. So 3 buses and reference. The values given here, they are MOS, admittance values. So please try to observe, don't blindly use them assuming they are impedances. The values given, they are MOS. So you need to take individual reciprocals and form Z bus. Okay. Then second, So sometimes they may give you like this 1, 2, 3. These are all 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, 0.25, 0.25. And don't forget to add J. J is not given, but these are all reactances. Per unit reactances they say. Okay, values are per unit reactances, which means you need to add for each J. Okay, and then form Z bus. So for your sake, I will be giving you the answers. Okay, please note down the answers. J 0.131, J 0.063, J 0.042. Okay, so J 0.126, J 0.085, J 0.123. So these values you can fill it up. So that's the answer. Okay, and for this, so please try to solve these two problems as assignment and submit in the college portal. So last date you can take about 2 days. By Wednesday all of you must submit this assignment along with the old assignment. So assignment 1 and assignment 2, try to submit the solutions by Wednesday. Okay, assignment also carries marks. Thank you.